Hello, hello, hello. Thank God for waking up this morning, this beautiful Thursday morning. As you can see, I am in my part of town, but I'll be leaving later. And yeah, here I am. How's everybody doing? How are all of you doing? I just finished doing my face, but I'll do the rest when I'm done with this video. But yeah, oh my God, yesterday was pantry day. And believe it or not, they said it was going to be 50% rain. Oh my God, the rain came down like around maybe 12:30 or something like that. Oh my God, but we got the food out. We always get the food out. We never stop doing the job. So, the community was dry before the rain came because they got their stuff. We got them out of there before it came, because the wind, it was blowing all over the place. Then you started feeling the little drops, then it disappeared, but then it came back and then harder. Oh my God, you should have seen me. You should have seen me. I was drenched from head to toe. My sneakers, well, I can't say from head to toe because I had my umbrella, but my clothes was soaking wet and my sneakers and stuff. And the poor umbrella, thank God it didn't break. That's a new one that I had picked up. But it has a little malfunction on it, so I'll soon be getting rid of that. But I have another one at home, a bigger one. Anyway, I could still use it. Anyway, I didn't get a ride home because the person that give me and Stephanie, she calls me her sister-in-law. Well, he didn't come, but I'm not too far from the pantry, so I told her, you try to get a ride because she lives further away on Texas Avenue somewhere over there. So I told her I would take my cart and I would push it and go home. Oh my God, as soon as I left the church area, the rain started coming down, coming down. It was pouring buckets of water. I just kept saying, dear Lord, please don't let it come down hard. Wait till I get in the house. First of all, I had a dental appointment at 3 o'clock. So I was just praying that it wouldn't come down until I got back home after the dental appointment. But to my surprise, nope. When God say something is going to happen, it's going to happen. You all know that. So it started coming down. But I didn't panic. I didn't get no anxiety attack. Things like that usually triggers me, but I didn't. I just pushed my cart. I usually do shortcuts in between to get on the other side of the road to get home, but nope, I couldn't do it. The cars were coming, coming. They just didn't stop to give me a break. So I just took the longer route and I pushed my cart with one hand, my left hand, and I held my umbrella with the right hand. And by golly, the light took so long to turn. Oh my goodness. I was standing there. The rain was just beating down on my umbrella. My sneakers was getting wet. My everything was getting wet. Oh my goodness, except my head. Well, eventually the light never came on, but the traffic stopped. So I just hustle on across the street, praying that my cart didn't give out on me and nothing like that, because I have a shopping cart. When it came to my house, I had to assemble it. It came through the mail from Amazon. So one of the wheels, it's always coming out if I lift the cart up or something like that. So I was just praying that that didn't happen. And luckily it didn't. So I crossed the street and I came on home. I made a shortcut through the second building of my where I live. So I came through there and then I came over to my building and I was grateful. So, as soon as I got inside, oh my God, water was just coming out from everywhere. I took everything off, threw it in the washer. Then I said, I'll do that later when I get back. And then, I took a shower and I changed clothes and I went to the dentist. And guess who I went to? Remember I had made a video a while back about a dentist that I had went to, and it's cosmetic. They do regular dentistry also now. Anyway, I had made a video saying, that this lady wanted me to do a root canal, a crown, and a root canal, and she was gonna charge me $1,400. She didn't take the insurance that I had because I was fresh from New York and I didn't get it due, because I didn't have that kind of money to give her. I wasn't going to give her that kind of money anyway for that. So, I waited a year and then finally, I got my insurance, over here. And I changed the one that I had from New York because no place was taking it. And I didn't like what she said to me. She wished they didn't have the insurances and stuff. She wished people could just pay out their pocket. She wished it was just where you have to pay out of your pocket. It would be much easier and simpler. And I was very distraught from hearing her say that. I was like, this lady got to be out of her mind because everybody can't afford these fees. You know what I'm saying? The doctor fees, the medicine, all this kind of stuff. So, I made the video, but I didn't say anything really bad. I was just telling the truth. You know me, I like to nip stuff in the butt. But anyway, you know how this saying goes, how does it go? You just never know what might or could happen later on in life, and you might need that person again, or you might need to go back to wherever this stuff happened again. Well, guess what? I ended up going back there because the other two dentists that I was attending, they're full of it. And I called up my network. I'm with Humana now. So she happened to be in the network. And it's closer to my house because I had called up another dentist. I had made the appointment, but I canceled because this one is really far. And for the time that I was planning on getting the appointment for, it wasn't going to work for me, because I get out of the pantry like maybe around 1:30. Supposed to be 1, but sometimes, we're held over trying to get rid of the food. So I called this place and they gave me an appointment and I got lucky. They gave me 320. I explained to them, so I got 320. And I took a Uber yesterday because it was pouring down rain. It was pouring down rain, but the Uber wasn't costly. I wasn't going to wait for the bus because I would have been drenched again. So, and then I probably would have been late. So I took a Uber and I got there real early. I was there like at like 1:55. I was really early. So, I like to get to places early anyway. But I didn't have to wait long. They saw me and everything, and she's going to take care of the problem. I just started feeling a little pain on the left side, on the bottom left side of my gum, and come to find out it's a filling that I had done a long time ago, and from me chewing so much on that side, it started to hurt. So, she checked it out and everything. So, this one right here, it's not hurting where I'm gonna die, but it hurts. So, she gave me the treatment plan, and she's gonna take care of that. Plus, I have a crown right here that the top of it broke off. I had this a long time. The top came off. And I've been trying to get that fixed for the longest. But of course, they want me to pay cash money because they claim the insurance is not going to pay for it. My insurance is not. The thing is saying 100%, but yes, still, no. It was saying $1,000 for the year. And this is supposed to be $1,400. So luckily, Humana and my other insurance, United Healthcare from New York City, she took that, and I'm gonna get this done. She said it's really close to the nerve. She was talking about a root canal and a crown, but she's gonna see what she can do first because I might not need it. So guess what? I'm gonna get this done and get the crown done, and then I also need another crown in the back because I have a space right here. I have pulled this tooth a good while back, and they talking about so much money to do it, and I don't have that kind of money, and I'm not even gonna spend that kind of money if I had it anyway. So I waited. Sometimes it's good to wait. So the insurance is gonna take care of it. So you see, she said, when do I want to do it? So I told her, give me the date that is available for you. So the 20th of March, I'm gonna get it done. That's a Thursday, and she said, do I want to do one day and then come back? I said no. She said you could do it all one time. So I'm so grateful hearing that. So I was like, yes, 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 let's do it all one time. So she's gonna do that, and I'll be good to go. So I wouldn't have a space right here anymore. I have a tooth in there, because whenever you pull a tooth and you have space in your mouth, the other teeth, they move away, and then the others start to have problems because they loosen up and stuff like that. This is what I was told from a dentist. So I don't want to wait any longer. I'm glad that the insurance came through, and I'm going to get that done. Yeah, but guess what? It stopped raining. Oh my God, the sun came out. When I got out the Uber, the rain stopped instantly. I had on my little rain boots, and it stopped instantly. The sun came out. It was shining. I had these boots here on. These are what I had on, I bought these from JCPenney a little while ago. I didn't have no rain boots, so I decided to get them. And these are the other boots that I had ordered from JCPenney too. You know, they're suede. Because, you know, when it was cold, I was like, damn, I need to get some casual boots. So I bought them. They fit really nice. I had to change them because I ordered them in the size that I took. It was 8 and it was too big. So, you know, I went back to JCPenney because you could return them at the store. And I returned them. And then I ordered this pair. This is a 7.5. So they came in the mail. I don't remember if I did a video on them, but, you know, I'm just showing you. And yeah, you know, I have other boots here and stuff, but I didn't want to wear these. These are my dressy stuff, you know. This one here, these are from Aldo. I had these a good while, but I loved them, you know. So if I'm going out, you know, that's what I'll put on. But yeah, that's what I wore those. And, you know, my feet was nice and warm, wasn't wet. But the funniest thing, I wore some gray tight sweatpants. You know, they not really, they're Adidas, but you know, they fit really well. And you know me, I like to match my colors, you know, so I put some gray socks on. I haven't worn those socks in a long time. I only wore them like one time. Believe it or not, the socks, they booties. The socks was rolling under my feet while I was walking in those boots. I was so annoyed. But I didn't even reach down to take them off. I said, you know what, to hell with it. So I was fine. So when I got out from the dentist, guess what I did? JU-Ice decided, oh, I need to go to D's department store. I needed to go there. So, well, I wanted to get some, you know, the airwick refills because I ran out. And I usually get some from my house and my daughter's house. So I ran out and hers is just about gone too. So I needed to get some of those. You know, I love my place smelling nice, but first you have to clean it. So I walked from the dentist back to the bus stop where I walked like maybe 3.5 blocks. Well, it's 2 long blocks, but it looks, if you break it down, it'll go into 3.5, something like that. But it was a nice walk. I walked it before, and the UPS store is over there. A lot of different kind of stores is over there, but not no stores to shop like that. You know, they have Public and stuff, but I'm not a Public fan. You know, they're expensive, more expensive than Walmart and the other supermarkets. Anyway, they call that the rich supermarket. Anyway, this is what I did. I walked back, and the bus had just took off, the 8 bus. So I was in the little area, you know, it's a little shopping area. And I decided to go to, it's this store that I go to once in a while, you know, Roses. They sell a lot of everything in there, and this store is very inexpensive. So, you know, they sell bed linen, stuff for the bathroom, stuff for the kitchen, cleaning stuff. You can even get pots and pans, hair stuff, you know. And they sell name brand stuff, and it's for cheap. So, yeah, you know, I walked over there. It's like this big parking lot. So you have to walk through the parking lot. It's not a lot of cars in there. And I went in there, and Yeah, I found this is what I use in my hair. It makes my hair feel so good. Yeah. African mirror, African, what is it? African Pride shea butter and flaxseed oil curling cream. This is what I use in my hair. I love this. And my hair comes out so nice and curly. And by the way, my hair is natural. I went back natural like I told y'all before, so oh my God. Sometimes you'll swear that I have a perm in my hair, but no, I don't. I stopped that. I went natural. And I also bought this one too. This is a leave-in cream. This is so good. It's by African Pride also. Yes, I love this. So they had those there. And believe it or not, I only paid for the leave-in cream. That was $2.99. So I got two. They large containers, two. And for the curling cream, I paid $3.99. And I got two of those. Well, I got the last two of each. I was looking for this other product that I have. I have it over by my daughter because I took it over there the other day. It's really huge. I was looking to see if they had that. It's by African Pride also. It's a smoothie. Can't remember the name right now. The container is like the paper's peach. But anyway, I have a full container, so they didn't have any there. So I didn't pick it up. But believe it or not, buying those products in the beauty supply store, you're paying a lot more for that. I had ordered the curling cream and stuff before on Amazon, and when I ordered them, I had ordered like 4 each. So it took a long time before it all disappeared. I gave away one, but I was out, so that's why I bought those. And plus, they do wonders for my hair. But at the time, one jar was 10 something. So Roses had it for $2.99 and $3.99. You darn right I hop on that deal. You darn right. As I said, Roses is a store that sells a lot of stuff for cheap, and they have a lot of name brand stuff in there. Some of it is not name brand, but I don't really care about all of that. And they have some food stuff up in there too. I even got me the big container garlic powder because, I use garlic powder all the time, especially in the mornings. I take a tablespoon, a spoonful, and I make my little concussion. That's what keeps my colds and my immune system and everything working. Yeah. So it keeps stuff away from me. So yeah, and I still use my cayenne pepper and the black pepper. But I didn't need none of that. And guess what? What I was actually going to D's to get was the Airwick refills. It so happened that Roses had them. Now, mind you, I've been there before, but they never had the scents that I like. This time, oh my God, they had a lot of scents. They had one that was like, it was like 6 in a pack, but I don't know the price. I didn't see the price, but I didn't want that one because I knew that probably cost more. But guess what? The 5-pack, one was $7.99, and the other one, it has different names, but it's the same scents, different scents. It had same different. It had the other price was $8.99. So I picked six up. Three for me, three for my daughter. So I came home and I plugged mines in, and oh my God, it smells so good up in this piece. It smells so good in here and I love it. So when that run out, then I'll use another pack. But for now, I love the scent that's in here. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful scent. Let me show y'all the name. Those of you that like your house smelling nice and fresh. Yeah. See, tropical mango, hibiscus blooming orchid. And this is the one that I have in here right now. I have it I opened it and I put it throughout the rooms, one each. So it's smelling so good. Say hello to my plant. Look at it. I took it out the window because again it's so tall. But look at it. It is so beautiful. Yep. I didn't really give it a name, but I'll name it right now. I'm going to call it Ice. Yeah, Ice. I'm JU-Ice, and this is Ice right here. Yeah, beautiful. Yeah, and it's crazy. I found them there, and I was so happy. And the best thing, I was so happy about the price because the 5 in a pack at Walmart cost $11.99. Last time I bought some from Walmart because I couldn't find them anywhere else. But I will be checking back with Roses whenever I run out because I love their price and it's the same product. Yeah, and it's less. I didn't decide to go home. It was such a lovely afternoon. The sun was out. It was nice and hot. So I decided to wait for the bus and go to Dee's department store. That's on the other side. So I took my ride over there. That's where my primary care doctor is at. And oh my God, the beauty supply store. But I didn't need to go in there. So yeah, I went to Dee's department store. And I was in there for quite a while. Me. I was looking around, browsing around, and all that kind of stuff. And no, they didn't even have the Airwick refills in there. They didn't have none at all. So I'm glad that I went to Roses because I would have been really angry. So I'm glad I went there. And I got me some t-shirts, people. I got me some t-shirts. I'll show you. And they were $2.99. I got this here right here. See this t-shirt? It say on fire, extra large. Don't let the extra large fool you. I'm not that big. But I like my shirts roomy. I know some of you are probably saying extra large? That's too big. No, it fits nice. It's not tight. It's not hugging me. It's not like big and loose. I like that. I don't like wearing shirts that fit me like real tight. I hate that. I have a little gut. It's not that bad, but yeah, I like my thing roomy. Yeah, but look at it. It's not really that bad. It might look big to you on the screen, but it's not. It's really Nice. And I got me gray, white, and there was another color. Red, gray, white. No, that's it. And I've been looking for some t-shirts for the longest, and you can't find t-shirts. T-shirts that you find out here, they have all this different kind of writing on it. And I already have a lot of t-shirts with writing on it, so I don't really need none of that. Sometimes you need a plain t-shirt. And yeah, with the writing, you gotta spend more. But I got these for $2.99. One was $2.99. And whenever I go into these, I never could find these kind of t-shirts, and they cotton. And you know me, I grabbed them while I had the chance. So yeah, they didn't really have no other colors, which I would have liked, but they didn't have any other colors. And these department store, they have stuff every time you go in there. There's always something different. So maybe the spring is coming, the summer is coming. Maybe they'll have different colors later. I don't know, but I'm satisfied with what I have right now. And yeah, I'm very grateful. So I picked these up. I didn't do a lot of shopping, but my bag was packed. Believe it or not, I always buy. See this bag right here, say roses. I didn't take a bag with me when I was going, so I had to buy a bag. It was only 99 cents. So, I have a collection from Ross, from D's, and now I got this one from Roses, because this is the first time that I bought one out of there. But it's Roses Express Home Apparel Deals and Store. That's what it's called. So yeah, this stuff that I have in here, this is stuff that I'm taking over to my granddaughters. And in this bag is my sneakers, my Adidas sneakers. It has a little green in it, and my Adidas suit. It's lightweight, because Friday, the fair is in town, and it's over there by where the flea market is at. So the flea market is going to be closed. Well, they have been closed a couple of weeks now, because the fair is over there. Whenever they have something, they close it. Then the gun show is coming up after that. That's in May. But and the tickets for grown-ups is like, I think it's $20. Don't quote me. And I think for younger kids it's 11. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I have it in my phone. But anyway, I told my granddaughters about it. So, they want to go. So, I'm going to treat them to it. And now my brother is back in town, and his son just came back from Germany also. So, we're gonna have a little outing on Friday. That's if my brother can make it. So we're gonna go there and have a good time. Let's hope the weather is nice, no rain, and it reminds me of Coney Island. It's this big amusement place. They set it up over there and stuff like that, and it's huge. I went there last time, but I went by myself because my granddaughters and them didn't want to go. But this time they want to go. Skylar don't have to work or go to school. And we're gonna go in the evening, after Paige get out of school. She's in high school now. She's in the 10th grade. And she loves school, by the way, because this little girl did not like going to school. She used to give a hard time waking up in the mornings to go to school. But people, let me tell you something, okay? Let me tell you something. And don't do this to kids. A lot of little kids don't like to go to school because of this. This is one of the problems. When they are around grown-ups, my daughter didn't do this. I didn't do this. But sometimes when you have your kids or you're staying with someone, friend, whatever, they they took they take they limit they take their little responsibility too serious. You know what I'm saying? They take it to the max. And especially if you are not there, if you're not around, you have to work or something, and these kids are in your, like you are the one taking care of them for the little time or whatever, or should I say other people. This is the stuff that they do to your kids. They wake your kids up early in the morning, way before time for them to even have to go to school. Some people, they yell at the kids, get up, you gotta go to school, all this kind of stuff. And this kind of stuff scares these kids. It scares them. And that's why a lot of little kids don't like to go to school. And from people roughing them up in the morning and this and that and all this crazy stuff. You have to learn how to talk to little kids. You have to say nice things to them. You cannot make school seem like it's a bad place to go. You have to say really nice and fun things about school to kids, so they would turn out loving to go to school. And I think that is probably what started out the problem with Paige. So Paige is 16 now, and she loved going to school now. Now, don't get me wrong. She used to hate to go to school. Even when she was growing up, she just hated going to school. And I think it was because of that situation. But anyway, she's away from all of that now. And, I'm with her most of the time. And I used to talk to her. I used to sit down and I would talk to my granddaughter. And I would tell her, school is a very good place. You cannot say you don't want to go to school. You have to go to school. You have to learn. You're going to get older and you're going to learn and experience. You're going to meet friends. You're going to do a lot of different things in school. You respect your teacher. I used to say all of this stuff to her. Even up to now, sometimes I throw it at her. And I always ask her, how is school? You like school now? You love school now? I remember when you never wanted to go. You had to be forced. And you would cry and get all angry. But look at you now. You get up early in the morning. You get yourself together. Nobody have to wake you up. And you just go on to your school. You go and you get your bus. And I tell her every day, I am so proud of her. I am so proud of her. And I love her. And people, you have to say this to your kids. Small, little, in between, teenagers, young women, young men. You have to embed this in their heads. And they will. Repeat. They will enjoy going to school, doing their homework, stuff like that. She never used to be like so into people like that, you know what I'm saying? But she's starting to open up. She's starting to open up. And I am so happy. I am so happy because it used to hurt my heart seeing and knowing that she didn't even like to go to school. You had to be like, Paige, get up. You have to go to school. Paige, Paige, Paige. And I hated hearing her cry. I hated seeing them tears roll down her eyes. Thank God for Jesus. Thank God for me, Thank God for her moms. We talk to her. Even her oldest sister, Skylar, Skylar talks to her. Skylar is like a big mama. And Skylar is like mama, papa, big sis, big brother, whatever. They have such a unique relationship. Their relationship is so beautiful. I love it. They get along so well. At times, they might fuss and fight a little bit, but they get along, and I love their relationship. And you know what is so good about their relationship? They talk all the time. They talk about anything. And they laugh. Like we have movie time, and they be talking, and I ask them questions. They talk and answer and stuff like that. We have a great time. I talk any and everything with my granddaughters. I do not hold back. You have to talk to your kids. You have to talk to your grandkids. You cannot hold back and hiding this and beating around the bush and all that kind of stuff. You have to be straight up with them because they're going to find out. They're going to find out. And you don't want them finding out the hard or the long way. I am dead serious. And I remember when I was a little girl growing up, I was told babies come from a plane. You see your mom walking around with a big tummy, and then you go to bed one night, and then when you wake up, you hear a baby cry. When you look, there's a little baby in the house. And what your mother told you? Or whatever grown up is around? Well, they told me this. I don't know about you all. Oh, a plane came and dropped the baby off. All this BS. Why couldn't you just come out and tell the truth? A lot of parents, I don't know, especially old schoolers, they hide all this kind of stuff from their kids. And, kids these days, they're not stupid. They're not dumb. So, you have to open up and talk to your kids. If you don't, they're going to find out anyway. Some of them find out the hard way. And we don't want that. Too many of them is in the system, We don't want that. Too many of them is dead and gone. Too many of them is walking around here with a whole bunch of kids and still making babies. We don't want that. I don't know if we can stop it, but we can try. We can try. And parents, you need to talk to your kids about using condoms, protection for sex, and not just sex, any kind of diseases, sexual transmitted diseases and stuff like that. You need to sit down and talk with your kids about these things. You have to. Don't be afraid to speak to your kids. You have to open up and let go. You have to talk to them. You have to. If you don't, they're going to find out. And a lot of them find out the hard way. Then a lot of you are ashamed, hurt. Then a lot of you kick them out of the house, all this kind of stuff. Stop doing these things to your kids. Stop. Male and female. A lot of kids growing up, they don't know who they are. You know, some of them find out along the way. Most of us find out along the way who we are, what we want to do in life. Some of us, it takes a long time. Some of us, we find out early in life. But parents, just be there. Just be there for your kids. Be a listening ear, watchful eye, and speak to your kids. Don't be afraid to speak to your kids. Tell them about the birds and the bees. Tell them about this. Tell them about that. Encourage them to read. Encourage them to explore different things. Tell them not to go out there indulging in stuff that they ain't have no business indulging in. If they're with friends that's not giving them positive encouragement, talk to your kids. Talk to your kids. They're not stupid. They're very smart. They're very intelligent. So I'm gonna go now. I just want for everyone to have a beautiful Thursday, whether it's cold or in between. Just take care of yourselves, love yourselves, love yourselves. Keep on pushing. Or like they say, keep on trucking. So this is JU-I saying, peace out for now.